So guys, today is the 8th of May and Nnamdi Kanu is still in court for trial, and I don't know what the government have with Nnamdi Kanu that till today they cannot provide a concrete evidence against him, and they called him a terrorist, yet they cannot provide evidence of him being a terrorist. By the way guys, watch this video and then hear some people's reactions about Nnamdi Kanu detention in court, and let me get your own views in the comment section guys. See you guys as you air your views in the comment section.
Terrorism Prohibition and Prevention Act says I cannot be tried in Nigeria. That's the law of Nigeria. I can never be tried in any court of law in Nigeria. That's what the law says. Anybody standing in trial or coming to try me is a terrorist. That's what their law says. Not me. As simple as that. Section 2, subsection 3F of Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act. That's what it says. Any court considered to try me is committed an act of terrorism. Yes. It's very clear. You cannot violate a treaty that Nigeria entered into and then come to try that very person. Is not done anywhere in the world. So you must be aware of that. So that is why there is all these ridiculous delays. That is what Supreme Court said. I did not jump bail. My home was invaded. They came to kill me and I survived. They came to Kenya to kidnap me, brought me back to this country and seeking to try me, which the law says cannot happen. You cannot violate a treaty that Nigeria entered into and then hope to stand on that illegality to conduct a trial. Is not done anywhere in the world. I have it in my case. Nobody has, there's no exception. No exception whatsoever. That's what the law says. Section 12 of the Constitution, what does it say? Any treaty ratified by Nigeria becomes law. It's law. You cannot change it. It doesn't matter what they do. All these shenanigans is just pure rubbish. You never stand. Not with me. I believe in justice and fairness, that's all.
Nigeria is signed to extradite, not to rendition.
Okay, Nnamdi Kanu has arrived in court.
Yes.
So what I'm expected to see, many Igbos are divided. Some are positive, some are still negative. What do you have to say?
I think so far so good. I can see him, always courageous. I can see watch the video very well. You see how courageous is always appear. Nnamdi Kanu has been on that sense of dressing for close to 5 years. I think it calls for a lot of research about his personality. It calls for a lot of research about him. This is the first time in history we are seeing someone, wearing the same design for good 5 years without, relenting, without, showing any sign of discomfort or whatever. That means it's a committed soul, it's a committed spirit, it's resilient, directed, proud, confident of victory at the end of the day. Nnamdi Kanu has witnessed a lot of processes from the presiding judge. You can see Omotosho is already seated. You can see Nnamdi Kanu's counsel team, team of lawyers, and you can see that the kind of how he exchanged pleasantries before the process commenced. It has commenced already. What we're seeing, but we are expecting that at the end of the day, the presiding judge will be able to open defense if government, the ultimatum he gave to federal government actually fell, actually fell on their own path, and what is he trying to say? He is saying as an easy thing, make this case easy for both of us. As for me, I am setting this guy free because I have not seen anything so far against him. And if this thing continues, and I will not allow this man, while you go on research, while you partake in so many activities, social activities, and you kept an innocent man here in the court, talking about Nnamdi Kanu, and for good 5 years, without evidence, without anything to show. And actually, what was Nnamdi Kanu's offense that warranted him to be kept in DSS custody without any trial? Whatever that might have instigated the trial we are seeing today, they have done the cross-examination. There was nothing found. They were called the witnesses. There was nothing found. And they are giving federal government ultimatum and to put up a formidable, witness, so that they can come up and end the cross-examination. And so far, so good. These people seem to have been very incompetent to face erudite legal squad, and that's already fortified with information to defend Nnamdi Kanu in any court in the world. We are seeing a lot of diplomats, from the world, from Pan-African Association. They're already there. We are seeing delegates from, Jerusalem. We are seeing people coming in from all walks of life. United States of America. We are seeing the one from Ghana. We are seeing the one from Cameroon. And the Ghanaian chief judge have insisted that he want to see how the judicial system, on this kind of issue that has to do with international law will be, trampled upon as a result of the so-called corrupt system that the Nnamdi Kanu have no case ever in having staying in DSS custody, or even going on trial in regard on this matter. Nnamdi Kanu has been exempted from treasonable charges. Currently now, Nnamdi Kanu is facing treasonable terrorist charges established by the Nigerian government, and from all things we have seen so far, there was nothing to connect Nnamdi Kanu. That's what. Just like what the Finnish government is already saying, the prosecutor there is saying that from the investigation, they have not been able to establish any form of a connection between Simon Ekpa and, of course, the Finnish government. Now, Simon Ekpa is never linked to any terrorist organization, and therefore they keep on imagining what will be the issue, the case of Simon Ekpa when the trial definitely opens up. But looking at Nnamdi Kanu currently now, this is a man everybody is celebrating currently today all over the world, and we are expecting that at the end of the day, Nnamdi Kanu will be set free.
We've seen Saudi Arabia, they have deported Sheikh Gumi. Finland is yet to deport Simon Ekpa. Are they not compare the both of them? Are they the same? Simon Ekpa and Sheikh Gumi.
No, that's what we are trying to say from the information we are getting from the Finnish government under Alexander Stubb. We discovered that from the investigation so far, Mazi Simon Ekpa is not linked, has no link whatsoever to any terrorist organization in the world, including Boko Haram. And the world have rejected Nigerian proposal to tag IPOB a terrorist organization. Up to this moment, we saw Nnamdi Kanu in Jerusalem, in the Western world, several years back. He was not seen as a terrorist. But Sheikh Gumi, yes, they can say that it's part of the Donald Trump policy. A lot of people are already pointing to IPOB, pointing to Nnamdi Kanu, pointing to the rights and influence, of the African government in exile or globally, and that might have influenced American government to get the Saudi Arabian government to begin to put some kind of ban to those who are believed to be having a deep alliance with the bandits, Boko Haram, Fulani Militia and herdsmen who have taken over 300 to 500,000 lives for the past 20 years now. So, and Gumi is being seen as, a sympathizer to that struggle. Because several times he have come to their defense, telling the army, the Nigerian army, that they should not kill those bandits, that those bandits are, having their rights too, to kill. Maybe it's their right to kill people, but the world is advancing to civility, where the issue of killing Christians have become a norm in Nigeria, and the United States of America is against it. No matter how you are saying, you see, these are the things why Nnamdi Kanu is being kept in DSS custody. It's becoming very clear, and the world is reacting. Whatever you see that happened to Sheikh Gumi at this point in time, it tells you that the world is reacting to the trial of Nnamdi Kanu. The world is reacting to the trial of Simon Ekpa. The world is reacting, to the Nigerian Muslim against Christian Biafra killings that have been going on. The world is sympathizing. That had we known that Nnamdi Kanu was actually saying the truth, saw these things coming, maybe we would have been more prepared than where we are today. But unfortunately, nobody listened to Nnamdi Kanu. The government and the system tagged him a terrorist. But today, we are seeing the table changed against them. We are seeing the table turned against them. Now, the entire North has been branded, led by Gumi, as a confirmed terrorist by their own brother, by their own country. But where they go to Mecca, to wherever, or Saudi Arabia to pray, they have tagged him. We don't need you in Saudi Arabia. You are a leader or you are a member. And whatever that is the reason why he was deported still boils down to where Nnamdi Kanu stood for. And it's left for just some motor from what is happening in the court now to understand that ever since, the court should also ask the hooded federal government witness, why is the Fulani killing? And why are we still having Fulanis killing people in Benue, in other Middle Belt and the rest of them? Then why is it this killing still going on? And Nigerian government have not been able to do anything. But these are the things the likes of Nnamdi Kanu stood on. Omotosho himself, Fulani are killing people in his village. So it's left for him. If he doesn't want to dance to the tone of the federal government and he want to do justice, let him free Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is always a free man, and the Biafran recognition agenda will continue. Anybody that is telling you that once Nnamdi Kanu is set free, of course, we are going to witness another level of court appearance today. Very interesting. Nnamdi Kanu has been on white for 5 years, up and down, one cloth for 5 years. And he's smiling, confident that Nigeria will be conquered in the court. He's going to conquer Nigeria.
The journey so far for Nnamdi Kanu has been tremendous. One thing I would want to accord him, and then I respect his resilience. That he has that spirit to push. Because for a man who has been subjected to an unfair trial for 5 years plus, coming and he's still very vocal, and that has not break him now. Up till now, he still have that zeal to say that it is Biafra or nothing. If it were to be some persons, they would have compromised. We've seen even Buhari gave him juicy offer for him to renounce Biafra and embrace one Nigeria. He said no. It is high time I will fight for my people, and that has kept him moving till now. Even when the Igbo leaders went to Asorok to plead with the dead president, Buhari, he said nobody should plead on my behalf. He told them, this is what I'm doing. It is a just cause that will liberate the Igbo man. For so far, Nnamdi Kanu has proven that was agitating for your rights, it is never a crime. And you see, he has used that even as a private citizen to make sure that Justice Nyako excuse herself from the case. Even despite when the CJN, when the Judicial Council refused, Nnamdi Kanu has said he will not appear before Justice Nyako if he does not excuse himself from his case. But so far we've seen that Justice Omotosho has been so fair, even when has been so fair with the trials. When it comes to Nnamdi Kanu, the one he said about Gulag was so fascinating when even himself confirmed.
So I believe we watched that video, and the truth is that till today the government cannot provide any concrete evidence that Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist, because all he said was that Nigeria have expired, let it divide, and then Buhari government called him a terrorist. And ever since then, we have some people that have come out to say the same thing, like the Sunday Boho, and he's not arrested. We have some people in the north that are not arrested. Then why are they still arresting Nnamdi Kanu and still trying him upon Supreme Court have given the order that Kanu is free, but they will keep on trying him in court, which does not make any sense. But let me get your own reaction in the comment section. But to me, Kanu should be released out of that detention because he has done nothing wrong. And this is a call up for the whole Igbo leaders, our governors in the southeast, to wake up and start calling on Kanu's release, because it's not getting too much. As if they don't care, because none of them have said anything. Tinubu visited Enugu State, nothing was said. Anambra State too, nothing was said. So the time that the authorities governors are okay with the detention, which does not make any sense. So let me get your reaction on that in the comment section. I'll be with you guys in my next video to hear your views. Don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy again. Stay tuned guys in my next video.